So first, a little bit of backstory on Push. Push is named after the legendary paintball documentary that shares the same name, Push. For many of us that started playing paintball in the early 2000s, it was a very important documentary, really shaped my life, drastically altered the direction of my life, hopefully for better. We're still trying to figure that out. Push was started by Brian Benini. Brian Benini famously played for the Iron Men, also played for Aftershock, and then worked for Dye for over a decade. So in my eyes, that Unite is really Push's first product. They have made some other stuff, like they have soft goods like a gun bag, backpack, gear bag, stuff like that, but the Unite mask is really their first complicated thing. It's complicated, right? It's hard to make a mask. You gotta design lenses and hinges and all kinds of plastic molded injection pieces. It's much harder to make a mask than it would be to, like, you know, make gun bags and gear bags and stuff. Let's just start off by saying the Unite mask is really designed for those people that want the best of the best. It's $185 to $200, so it's, yeah, the most expensive paintball mask you can buy. Very close in price though to the Dye 5. My main concern with new paintball companies is that they're instantly going to make a product that's like inferior to their competition. It's just not going to be made as well, designed as well, and just overall just kind of a cheaper product. But when I first touched the Push mask about a year ago, it's taken that long to do this review. So picking it up, it's made really well. It wasn't like revolutionary or like mind-bending build quality. It was made just as well as every other mask in that like super high-end price, like the i5 or like Empire EVS. Without question, one of the most common things that everyone wants to know, whether it's a $20 paintball mask or a $200 paintball mask, is if it's comfortable. Putting on the Unite, it's comfortable. I wouldn't say it's like overly comfortable. It's not the most comfortable mask, but it's definitely not the most uncomfortable mask I've ever worn. That kind of makes it sound like it's in the middle, but I would kind of shift it more toward a comfort side than uncomfortable. It feels a lot like V-Force masks to me. Like, it definitely feels like the V-Force grill or even the Profiler a little bit. So if you've worn a grill before, you can maybe kind of get an idea of what the Unite feels like. The foam's good on the Unite. It's going to be very reminiscent of the foam that comes on the Dye i5. The Unite's also made with that really flexible rubber. I found that on all of these paintball masks, when they're made out of rubber, to me, I think it just kind of helps with comfort a little bit. It kind of helps like conform to your head a little bit more. I know a lot of people like think they're going to get bounces off the rubber stuff, and that's why they want it, but I think it just helps aid in comfort. And the Unite's like that. It has those really rubbery ears, and that lower bottom face is all going to be that soft rubber. A feature that's really unique to the Unite is being able to adjust the bridge of the nose. There's a screw on the inside that allows you to adjust the angle of the nose. This was kind of hard to like get on film and like visually demonstrate, so I'm gonna like wing it with my hands and like try to explain it. So you have foam, screw in the foam, like right there, and then you have the outer side of the mask. You can take that screw in and out, so if we push the screw out, it will create that further distance like that, and then push the nose kind of like closer to your face. And then you can do the opposite, back the screw out, and then like make that gap smaller. So what you're doing is, rather than having the foam vertical, you can kind of like pitch it back and forth. So I think it's pretty cool. It's a unique feature that no other mask has. And if you're really fussy or like really picky about how your mask fits, you may like that. I went through like all the adjustments though, and I didn't really care. I felt like every single adjustment was fine with me, and I just kind of like used it. I'm not that picky though. I'm not like super has to fit flawless. The Unite also breathes well. At least it breathes as well as the other high-end masks that breathe well, like the Dye i5 or the Empire EVS. I still think it definitely breathes better than most of the Virtue masks or the like HK Army KLR. It still doesn't breathe anywhere near the Empire E-Flex, like JT Pro Flex or JT Pro Shields though. But it's good, not bad. One thing that kind of bothers me on some of these masks, like definitely on some of the V-Force masks, how bad the reverberation is in your voice when you're yelling. And there's like zero reverb or like echo inside the Unite. It was extremely clear when I talked, something that I was impressed with, and is definitely good. It's just kind of like annoying when you can like hear yourself or like you feel muffled inside a mask. The Unite doesn't feel like that at all. Another unique feature of the Unite mask is its magnetic chin strap. That chin strap's made by a company called Fedlock that have their straps and buckles on all kinds of things, from snowboard boots to like ski helmets to bike helmets, all kinds of things. One of the more annoying things about chin straps is it's just kind of a pain in the ass to put together sometimes. You have to like put a gun on the ground and use two hands. It's just kind of annoying. With the new Unite magnetic one, you just kind of like get the buckles near each other and it just like clips together. It's really, really simple. And then it just like pops and slides apart really simple. It's just really easy to put the chin strap on and then really easy to take it off. It is a little bit concerning though, because with the like traditional latching style chin straps, they're not just gonna come undone. You have to like really try to get that thing apart. And the magnetic one, you could just bump it right on something or like rub your head against something and it could just come undone. I don't know if that really matters though. I mean, we haven't been wearing chin straps forever. And if this one comes undone a little bit easier, oh well. The Unite's also really easy to take apart. So you can completely disassemble the mask, and I did it in about 5 minutes the very first time, albeit 3 minutes of that was trying to figure out how to get the lens off, so I was just winging it and like trying to figure it out. So after that second time, it's probably like 2 or 3 minutes to completely disassemble that mask. That's everything though. That's foam off, lenses, strap, faceplate, everything completely disassembled. That's cool though, I like that. It makes it way easier to just clean your mask. Maybe you want to do part swaps or like change the lens out, change foam out is really quick, really easy. You're also getting a really nice hard case. It's not totally crush proof, but it's definitely going to help protect that mask and like keep lenses looking good and prevent it from getting smashed. So at first I thought the case was kind of weird, right? It just zips on the sides and it leaves like this huge slot in the middle. But what you're supposed to do is pull that chin strap out through the slot, and then you can use the chin strap as like a handle to carry your mask around like a purse. When you buy any other paintball mask on the market, they just come with bags. So adding a hard case is definitely nice. So I like the Unite mask. I think it's a good paintball mask. It doesn't do anything like spectacular, but it does everything really well. It's built well, it's comfortable, it breathes just as good or better than its competition in like the i5, the EVS, the KLR, or the Virtue masks. It does do some things better than its competition though, like that disassembly is really, really simple, like apart completely in like 3 minutes, that chin strap's freaking awesome, and you are really, really clear when you talk out of it. I do have to say though, if I had to spend $110 or more on a paintball mask, I'd have to say I'd probably get the i5. I think the i5's just as comfortable. Like I really like that GSR strap. I think the i5 breathes well, and I like the way the i5 looks. I can't stand the way the Unite looks. I think it's awful. I feel like it's out of some bad 80s sci-fi movie. I know some of you guys really like it, so it's like to each his own, but it's hideous. So yeah, I hate the way the thing looks, but it is a good paintball mask. Like it breathes well, it's built well, it's normally comfortable, and it has some neato features. That's it, the Push Unite paintball mask review video.